I think since it happened so close to finals that they could have had better communication with us, and that it made it hard for us to study, seeing as like we were supposed to study during Thanksgiving and we couldn't access anything to be able to study. So it was like, kind of like a rush.
I mean, it's really difficult for me to do my studies on. I hate it because, especially when everything was going down originally, it just made everything hard. I couldn't, at one point, couldn't access Brightspace. That made it really difficult to look for assignments, try to talk to our teachers. It was difficult for our teachers to kind of communicate with us. We didn't hear from them for almost like a week and a half after the Thanksgiving break. And the Wi-Fi still having a little bit of issue still now. It kind of makes everything just hard. I was just trying to access a film for a final, and I can't open it. Like, it's just a spinning wheel of death. So yeah, it sucks.
It's crazy. I just don't understand how Xavier University got hacked. But the way the administration handled the situation, it was a lack of leadership.
I think it probably did because I had study guides to do, and I had to rush through them because the test was basically the next day.
Yeah, it makes everything a little bit stressful. Finals don't change. Like, they just gotta keep going. So it's just trying to find other ways to get around it. Whether it's going to like Starbucks to get less Wi-Fi there, or going home. Like, it just makes it easy, harder that I can't come to the library where I focus the best to do this work.
I think the outbreak happened during Thanksgiving break. So when that happened, I wasn't able to access Brightspace for my study materials for A&P, for anything, but mainly A&P Lab because the final was on Monday. So when I wasn't able to access the study materials, I would just study blindly for that. When we got back from Thanksgiving break, they announced that we weren't going to have the A&P Lab final if we had an A or B in the class. So I was basically exempt from it. But that time that I studied blindly for A&P Lab, I could have studied for like inorganic chem or metabolism. I did the projects for that class. So it was like a week of not studying, and when we came back, it was confusion. So that took time away from studying and doing my actual assignments.
I do think it's too much for the rest of us because I'm not even bio pre-med. I know they have it way more difficult than me, but even with Mass Comm, everything was online, and how are we supposed to access stuff online without internet or Brightspace or Bannerweb? And it's still an issue because we won't be able to see our grades through Bannerweb once finals are over, so it's a lot.
No, not too much. I mean, I feel like it depends on people's majors, things like that, honestly. Especially for majors that gotta use computers a lot, computer science, public health, bio pre-med. I know they've been with like online exams and things like that. It makes it very difficult. It can't be too much for the students because we already put a lot all throughout the year. Out the semester, and then we're almost at the finish line. And this happens, and then the teachers still demand to put our best, and we're trying, but sometimes like this is hindering us from doing our best work. So yes, I do.